Imagine someone in your office has a persistent hygiene problem. What would you do? Would you talk to them? So many people would shy away from having that conversation, fearing that it might be difficult or the person might not take it very well. But what if we reframed these conversations? Instead of thinking them as difficult, thinking about them as being the kindest thing that we can do. One of my favourite feedback frameworks is from Kim Scott, called Radical Candor. And Kim talks about whether you care personally enough about someone to give them some radical feedback. So if we take the hygiene issue, if you care personally about someone, but you don't give them feedback, it's called ruinous empathy. How could you possibly care enough if you don't talk to them about the issue? On the bottom of the axis, if you don't care about someone and you don't give them feedback, that's just manipulative insincerity. That poor person is walking around smelling effectively and nobody's telling them. If you give them feedback and challenge them directly but you don't care, often that leads to behaviours of obnoxious aggression. So the best way to provide any feedback is to make sure you care personally about someone and that you give them the feedback directly. So if you care enough about someone, be kind enough to give them some feedback. That conversation might just be enough to improve their performance or give them a reason to ask for help.